We're out here on the range, and we wanted to cover as far as whenever you ever have to use your vehicle as a cover, and what would be considered actual cover, and what would be considered concealment with your vehicle. A lot of times you have misconceptions where you think that the whole car itself is bulletproof, including the doors and any part that has sheet metal in it, when in fact uh, the rounds would actually penetrate straight through the doors and not provide any type of cover as at all. So you definitely want to consider what would be cover and concealment with your vehicle. So just to touch up real quick on the difference between cover and concealment. Cover is actually a hardened area where it would be more bulletproof, where rounds will not actually be able to penetrate. So good cover would be using your engine block, the hood area, as a cover, because all that metal and the actual engine itself is going to help stop rounds from coming your way. Trying to stand right behind the tire and the wheel, so that rim itself is also covering your legs from any gunshots as well. So if we move over to the door area, now this is more concealment than cover. So you definitely want to stay away, if possible, from having to defend yourself from this position as well, from any of the doors. You don't want to consider the bed as a cover. This is all concealment. So we're going to take a couple shots just so that you can see what it's like to shoot using your vehicle as cover. So we're just going to shoot from this area right here. And show you the difference, or what you can do as far as shooting from behind your vehicle if you ever had to use it as a hasty cover. So I want to stay right behind the wheel well here, right behind the tire here, because I want to be able to use the wheel as a cover as well. So this is probably the most optimal spot. So you definitely want to make yourself the smallest target as possible. I could actually extend right over the hood and engage my target. So you saw there where I was able to shoot from a covered area right behind the engine block and the wheel. So here we're just going to simulate a firefight using the truck as actual cover and concealment. And I'm going to engage my target from using cover, and I want to move and using the whole truck itself, but remembering what is actual cover and concealment. So you just saw there moving and using the truck as cover and concealment, and just remembering that I had to keep moving and not stay stuck and stationary in a comfort zone. And just from doing that back and forth, as you see, I got a little winded because it definitely picks up the adrenaline a little bit more. Definitely you start moving around, you start thinking about it, you put yourself in a mindset of a possible defensive situation where you would have to do such a thing. So definitely you saw I went from the good cover area, try to engage him as many times as I could. I saw that he still wasn't down and was still in the fight. So I definitely moved away and used the back area as a concealment area. Just took a couple shots, and it came back around to where I was able to engage him again. So kept him guessing where I was actually at. So there is an example of using cover and concealment with your vehicle. Thank you very much. See you at the range again.